Hi, I'm Josh Sanlor, here with Miss Alexis Godfrey. First of all, thanks for coming down, Alexis.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. So, why are you here?
Well, because I'm actually in the upcoming show that we're having this weekend, Graceland and Asleep on the Wind. So I'll be playing Rudy Mallet.
Can you tell us a little bit about these two? Are they one acts or are they?
They are. They're two one acts, but they complement each other. Graceland is two women fighting to get into Graceland first. It's the grand opening. And they both have their own story behind it. And so the second act, Asleep on the Wind, actually goes into my story. So it goes from me being 22 in Graceland, and it goes back to the past for Asleep on the Wind, and I'm 13 with my brother, and it's kind of an aha moment for the audience, and they see why I was so driven to get in first.
So what is your story in the show? I'm assuming you're a major character?
Well, it's myself and Leah in the first show, and then we're in the first act, and then it's me and Justin in the second. So we're all major characters, you know, we all play a huge factor in the show. So. And
what's your character like?
Well, I'm very young, and even whenever I'm 22, I still act like a 13-year-old, and I appear as a 13-year-old. You know, my appearance-wise, and I'm very I'm just youthful in all aspects. I still think like a 13-year-old. She's very naive, and she doesn't really know how to react to women. So Bev, she's very timid of her, but I feel like in a way she looks up to her as well. Because she didn't have a mother figure. Her mother died when she was very little, and all she grew up with was her drunk father, who was never really around, and then her brothers, and she didn't get along with any of her brothers except for Beau. Beau's the only one, and he was 30 when I was 13, and that was just her best friend. That's the only person that she really felt that she could ever talk to. So. It
sounds like an interesting story. Mm-hmm. So, is this show family-oriented or is it adult?
No, it's for mature audiences only.
Mature audiences only, so don't bring the babies, folks.
No.
Okay, so we're all excited to see this show this upcoming weekend. But what are the times and dates and location for this?
Oh, well, it's this Friday and Saturday at 7:30, and then it's a Sunday matinee at 2:30 in the afternoon, and it'll be the same for the following weekend, so we'll do it 2 weekends.
And where is it located? Is it in the big theater or is it in the black box?
No, it's in the theater lab, which is the black box, and it's very limited seating. It'll sit about 75. Yeah, and so you should definitely go to Brown Paper Tickets and
.com.
Yeah, you should go on that website and reserve a seat because there's no guarantee you'll make it in. We've had to, you know, push people away before. Yeah. Not really push them away. We didn't really have a choice. We didn't really have a choice, but you know, we fill up so quickly. So if you don't make a reservation and you don't show up early, you're not guaranteed a seat.
Okay, so everybody should go to that site.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the price? Because you know.
Oh well, it's $10 for adults, and then if you're a Gulf Coast student, you can show your ID and get in for free.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. So more power for Gulf Coast State students to see. Now then, got one more question.
Okay.
Very vital to the show.
Okay.
Okay. If your show was a pizza.
Okay.
What kind of pizza would it be?
I definitely think it would be an anchovy and spinach pizza.
Why do you think that?
Because anchovies are just silly to me on a pizza, especially. So that's comical, and Graceland is very comical. Mm-hmm. But also too, Graceland gets very serious, and so does Asleep on the Wind. And Asleep on the Wind will most likely make you cry.
Just like spinach.
Just like spinach, especially when you're younger. Spinach, like who likes that? But spinach is just a very serious vegetable, and we have the comical side of the anchovies, so I think together that makes Graceland and Asleep on the Wind.
Sounds like a delicious and entertaining show that I'm definitely, and the audience, will definitely be going to. Thank you so much, Alexis.
Thank you for having me.
Can't wait to see it. So, everybody at home, come see it. And thanks for watching.